This is part 2 of what rifle to look for when buying a surplus World War II era rifle. As I was saying, these Mosin Nagants here, out of all of these rifles, are usually the least accurate. They're still very accurate rifles. This one here is a tack driver, but I did do a trigger job on this, a bolt job, and I bedded the stock the authentic Russian World War II sniper way with shimming out the receiver and wrapping cloth tape around the barrel, and it works perfect. It's a tack driver. This one here I still need to work on. These Mosin Nagants, one thing about these, different than all of these other rifles, the Mosin Nagants do not have a two-stage trigger. They're just kind of a creep, and it's going to go off unexpectedly when you're pulling the trigger. I mean, a lot of times if you have one of these, you'll pull the trigger and you'll get used to it and know when it's going to go off, but there is no two-stage trigger. Okay, now on to another very popular type of rifle that's out there. These ones here run more than the Mosin Nagants. These are Mausers. Here, you can get anything from the German K98 Mauser, but most of those are Russian refurbs after World War II, and they don't have that much historical value, so I don't really buy one. And the barrels on them are usually crap too. This one is a Yugoslavian M24-47. This is a very accurate rifle as well, chambered in 8mm Mauser. The Yugoslavian Mausers, in my opinion, out of all the other Mausers I've had time with exceptions of the Swedish Mauser, I really like the Swedish Mauser. But as far as the Central Bloc European Mausers, this one here happens to be my favorite. If I could get a real nice K98, one that had a good bore on it, then that would be probably my favorite, because the German Mauser is pretty damn good. But as far as terms of quality go on what you can get today for a decent price, I like the Yugo Mauser the best, you know, just because the barrels on them are pretty nice and the part numbers usually match. These are kind of a hit and miss though as far as quality. Most of the time you can get a decent one, but a lot of times they're unissued too, which is nice. And here we got a Spanish Mauser. This one here is an 8mm. And now when we get down to these two rifles here, I'm going to go over quality of World War II era rifles. Now with World War II era rifles, keep in mind all of these rifles here I have refinished myself, reblued the ones that have needed to be reblued, like the K31 and the Yugo Mauser. I've refinished all the stocks on them except for that Enfield, because that one has a lot of historical value, so I'm not going to touch that one. But the K31, 9130 M44 MOS 36 Yugo Mauser, I refinished all the stocks on. Reblued the K31 as well. But as far as, I mean, rifles go, you can get these looking like this. Well, not probably this good as far as the stock goes, but 100% bluing unissued these Yugo Mausers. And as far as World War II guns go, anyway, common out there, it's kind of like, is there a middle class in China? You know, it's either you got the really rich people and the really poor people and hardly any in between. That's kind of the way it is with World War II rifles. You can either find a really nice looking one like this that was unissued, or you can get this big fucking grubby bastard that's all crusty right here that was issued and used. This is a Spanish M43 Mauser. This was obviously probably not used in World War II because Spain was a neutral country, but same with the Swiss K31. Was probably used as a, you know, I don't know, a patrol rifle or something like that. I don't fucking know. But I mean, this here is just a grubby fucking crusty bastard. I mean, it works flawlessly, like it's really broken in and, you know, functions perfectly. It's not heavily worn or anything. Like as far as mechanical function goes, the barrel's a little dark and worn, but it has a really good crown, so the accuracy should be decent. I'll do a range review on it when we go down to the range. I don't know, this one here was $200 at Metropon. It's a pretty good buy, I don't know, but it's a grubby bastard, you know. If I do get this rifle, this is actually one of my friend's rifles. He said he's probably going to sell it to me because he doesn't like it too much. I'll buy it from him for like $150. I'm going to refinish the entire receiver and refinish the stock on it. Again, because this one here would have no significant historical value, being Spain was a neutral country, and this was probably used as like a border patrol rifle or something like that, is what I'm guessing. I mean, I can't think of anything else it would be used for. And it definitely wasn't used in the Spanish Civil War, because it's post that period. It's a M43. But two main qualities. I mean, you seldom get in between these. They're either grubby or nice. And the nice ones are usually unissued, or ones that were taken very, very good care of by the soldier. A lot of soldiers in World War II, though, did not know proper rifle cleaning techniques and how to keep care of their guns. So that's why a lot of times you get rifles that are just beat to shit, you know. This one here, stock's a little beat up on it. Bluing's gone in the receiver and the bolt. Or no, there was no bluing in the bolt in this one, but you know, this here has a patina rust on it, you know. Not actually like rust. It is rust, but it's like a patina. You know, it's same with this here. This thing was so fucking gummy when we got it and took it down to clean it, it wasn't even funny. But it cleaned up nice, and it works perfect. It's been broken in and everything already, so yeah, whatever works. But as far as cost goes, I mean, your cheapest is going to be a Mosin Nagant. Your more expensive, higher end, higher accuracy is probably going to be your Swiss K31. These are known around the world for being the most accurate military surplus rifles out there. They have, in scientific tests, proven that this one here, out of the box, issued rifle, is the most accurate military issued World War II era rifle. And it wasn't, even though Swiss was a neutral country, again, these were used by border guards and stuff like that, you know, at checkpoints and stuff like that throughout World War II. But if you guys got any comments or questions on this video, feel free to send me a message. Spartan765 out.